So as we talked about a couple weeks ago, you were saying, in this film you really got to focus on...
Amy?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
we had the phone call.
Yeah,
Okay.
I watched you.
Oh, there you go. You remember.
Yeah. So you were saying you kind of really got to focus in on the performances with this one.
Yeah.
What was that? Was it a change of pace for you? Or?
Well, no, I'd like to think that in all the movies that I've done that the performances have been at their center. I mean, I care a lot about the context and the more political or social or cultural context, but it's always the relationships that I care most about. And it was this movie where you stripped all the rest of that away and had only that to focus on.
You were saying that both of the actors are kind of in bloom in this movie, like they're really coming into their own. Why do you think this moment?
I mean, look, as artists, you're always the product of your experience and your training, but there's also just timing. There's those moments in your life when you take these leaps as writers or as painters and as actors, and they literally are in that moment when they're coming to the full height of their power, and I was just lucky enough to have them both at the same time.
How did you get them so comfortable with one another in sort of intimate scenes?
They're very dedicated, serious, brave actors, and we talked about it a lot, and we believe that if we were going to tell the truth about Parkinson's disease or the truth about the pharmaceutical industry, that we would tell the truth about sex. And sex is not had with the covers pulled up to your neck, at least not in my experience.
Really? There you go. So you guys had a lot of conversations about relationships and what authenticity was really important.
Yeah, that's an important word to all of us. And and they are scenes. They're not exploitative. They're scenes where things happen in the story, and the story is about the transition between sex and love. And so we had to tell it that way.
Did you take anything from your past experiences on About Last Night or 30-something?
Well, sure. I mean, everything makes you, the director that you are, the writer that you are.
Yeah.
And yet everyone is new. And I think what was wonderful to me is just how intimate the process was, all of us together. That was what I really felt was the best.
Right, you said you became pretty close with everyone.
We are,
yeah?
and a lot of times you're supposed to say that, and it's not true. In this case, it just happens to be true.
You may just be a good liar.
No, I have the additional advantage of it being true.
There you go. Thank you so much.